Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers, Facebookians. So I wanted to first say I put a email out to my therapist asking him to call. We have a big decision, but I'll get to that. This morning I get up, I emailed Aaron around 9:50 in the morning, figuring 10 minutes, big deal. He was up since 5:30. What the hell was he up at 5:30 for is beyond me. Anyways, I got up around 9:30, hopped out of bed, emailed, messaged him, did my usual stuff. So, you know, tomorrow is the 29th, the 30th is on a Wednesday. I'm looking for Wednesday because I've decided I'm painting my nails blue. I don't know if I'm having green sparkles with blue. I'll let you all know. My nails need to be redone because the paint's coming off because I handle a lot of stuff by hand, washing dishes and etc. So, you know, today's lipstick color is Holiday Red, for some of you curious to know. Um, I got out of bed, did my stuff, went by the post office, had my lunch, did all my cleaning, and then I'm sitting down to do my Bible, and I decided, I should do a quick video. So, first of all, I want you subscribers to ring in, comment down below, post suggestions. Here's the deal. Aaron said he'd join if he wishes, but I'll try to make this short. He's playing Disgaea D2. He did order the first Disgaea. I just hope I don't lose him to the first Disgaea.
Will. You haven't lost me to Telia or Iris yet.
Anyways, the deal I wanted to talk to you all for a second is Aaron, I think, is getting some water or something. Oh, yes. Anyways, Aaron's checking the soup. Well, Aaron isn't here. I'll tell you real quick. Because this is supposed to be a short video, we have a choice now. Therapist has to be in on it, so I hope he gets back to me today. But tomorrow we have to make a decision whether we cancel the consultation to the lower surgery and go and do the consultation and breast augmentation with another doctor. This whole thing stemmed because well, I won't go into details, but the doctor's administrator basically was upset that I was going through another doctor for breast augmentation. They agreed to it all, then they pulled the plug. And then they say, oh, well, we only cover this part of your insurance. Well, Jessie girl knows this, and Rhonda girl knows this, and Norma knows this. So we don't know, but I have the questions here. Let me read you the questions. I don't think Aaron would like to be in on that part. I still got to sit down this week and write out a letter to a company. Let's just say our adopted daughter, Cassandra wrote me. I don't know if she just wants to give game ideas, which is, by this letter here, the policy is unfortunately, the company policy is they do not allow her to get game ideas. So, there you have it. But I think Cassandra, no offense, I don't think she watches my channel, wasn't planning to write about game ideas.
She wanted freebies.
She wanted the goodies that they sent to me by mistake. I mean, think of it this way.
It was a mistake.
In my opinion, it was a mistake because I didn't expect it.
Well, that's an unexpected gift.
So I got yeah. Well, anyways, excuse me for saying it. I just didn't, like I said, it was a surprise to me. Think of it this way. You open a box, you open up the post office box, and you got a key in there, and the first thing you're thinking, as I said, is, oh no, Angela returned a package because the box. You look at the box, and it's from a game company, and the first thing it goes through your, and it's $17 pretty much for the dang shipping, and you look it over, and you're like, really? 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 First it's going through Brother Aaron's head is, oh yeah, every collection from that game company, woo! I'm thinking I won't get that lucky.
It was freebies, but what was it? I was taking guesses.
But I wouldn't have minded some of those collections, game collections, but think of it. Some of the games out there is like $400 for a PS1 game. So I was thinking I won't get this generous. Maybe they're just I don't know. But then when you open it, you got books and you got little stuffies and you got like keychains and stuff like this. A pocket watch. You're like, oh yeah. And then you're like, wow. So I got to sit down and write out a letter to them thanking, because at the end it said they moved and there was a lot of cool stuff everywhere. So he thought we'd like some of the goodies. Well, I appreciate everything. It was a surprise. So here's the questions I asked for the doctor, for Aaron and I, for tomorrow's appointment. One is, how long after consultation will be surgery? Because they set me up for 8 days. As soon as the nurse got the information and realized I wasn't having breast augmentation from this doctor, my surgery date was pulled. So how long is it going to be? 8-9 months?
I think she pulled it because they made me promises, and since she's head of that office, basically, head administrator, that she decided, no, this ain't going to happen on my watch. I'm sorry, but you can't do this. Even if you're trying to help, it's not our fault.
And then the other problem.
I think she changed everything.
Yeah, and then the main other problem is right here in the other question is, my hair removal has been put on hold so I can get the lower surgery done. How much more do I gotta wait for it, And then it says here, right here in question 4 is, do I need to get my letters again? You all know I went through hell just to get it, and it cost me $2,200 just for those stinking letters. And then I'm told,
Where's that?
yeah, exactly. There said, we're sorry. Then the other two things is, I do not want to talk to him if I'm going to be yelled at. That's something I can't handle. And then the final thing is do I still got to go to the primary care physician, the psychiatrist, and the heart doctor when they're telling me, the psychiatrist probably...
You all that for the consultation.
I know, but the psychiatrist wanted it just to prep me for surgery, and except for pain. But you get the idea. So here's the deal. I'm not going to tell you the doctor's name or where we're going, as it's me and Aaron's business, but... weigh in. Should I get breast augmentation first, since they're going to bill my insurance, to try to bill the insurance first, which means all I got to do is pay for hotel and airfare? Or do I go to my consultation in the other state and get that out of the way, even though they might delay it? The question is, and I don't understand if Aaron has any ideas, maybe he'd like to shed some light on the subject, is what is his plan when we call tomorrow? Does he have a plan for code words? Does he know what he's planning to do? Is he going to base everything off of my questions? See, he's just...
I said I already know what to do.
So I will have to ask him a little later what his plan is, but you get the idea. So, since I don't have much to talk to you about, I got... I do want to say something before I go. And no, it's not about my adopted daughter who wants freebies. Here it is. I wanted to let you know again, so some of you out there, to make this video a little more worthwhile to talk about surgeries or surgical intervention, is I got letters I'm working on, so I should have them all done. The project I was working on, I got 16 letters. As you can see, my envelopes right there are all stacked up behind. Some are bills and some are letters. So my video games ideas are still as followed. I wanted to share with you a couple things. As you know, I'm looking for games that got a long replay value. If I'm in not replay value, but long hours. So I was looking at some of them. Some of the games look pretty dang good. The problem with some of them is, like, for example, some of them don't have a decent price. Like, for example, $16 plus shipping, and they say you can beat the game in 17 hours. I mean, I need something that's longer than that, Third birthday, Parasite Eve, 20 hours. even though those are cheap games, it's still, I base everything on how long to play. So, and some of them, are just, very expensive. So, I will plan to get a lot more RPGs, but right now, like I said, please weigh in. Please weigh in on breast augmentation first or gender reassignment surgery. As you know, Aaron's playing this guy. I need to finish my Bible time and wait for if the phone call comes in. First, it's an email. This will let me know if an email comes in. So, there you have it. So, I hope all is well with you. Please add and subscribe if you like. Please post comments, leave feedback, suggestions. Thank you. And may God bless you all.